There we go. Hello there, Jake. Hello there, Rumor. Hope you're having a lovely Monday. It's a new week. It's time for new demos. And this week I am playing Pizza Possum and then following it up with Murder Case. Now, when I choose what demos to download and play on Demo Monday, that's different things. Sometimes you just can't fight the appealingness of a very cartoony possum who just wants to eat a lot of food. Now, I would of course prefer if this game would actually... There we go! There we go. Because I started it up just to see if it worked, and this little possum, with its very floppy arms, happily eating all the food, it won me on cute. It's that simple. It's not a very complicated game, I think, unless it will throw something at me. It's basically eat your food, don't get caught, progress. I say it's not very complicated and then I almost get busted right away. Wouldn't that be ironical? Yeah. You're just a possum that wants to live your best possum life. Why didn't I see that you turned? And I get busted immediately. Okay, fair. Fair to throw that against me, game, after I just said it was a simple little game. Good on you for showing me otherwise. That it wasn't gonna be easy. Good on you, game. Would you mind moving again, doggo? Thank you. Just go on your merry little way. I'm just gonna head over here. Oh, get a key. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, tiny doggo. Nothing to see here. Definitely not a possum that's just stealing all the food. Oh, a pizza. Hi there, Brum. This is indeed a possum. I do not know how long I'm gonna stick with this. Hence, it's hard to do an ETA on the murder cases. I honestly don't know how long this is gonna take. I can see it taking not that long. I can see me butting my head against it and it taking a lot longer than it should. Oh wait, you don't move? I didn't schedule for you not moving. Thanks, Berm. Monaco, can't you have any knowledge of that? No, no, you see nothing. Just turn your back. Nothing to see here. No, 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 no. Not when I have the key. I'm not going back. Where did the other guy even come from? There's one over there. I want the rest of that giant ice cream. Oh, there was one over there. I didn't even see you. Okay, fine. I'll give up on the ice cream. No ice cream for me. It's fine. Reed guppy. Stupid ice cream. Okay. So now I have a thing. Energy drink for a quick boost. Are you gonna tell me how to use that? Or am I gonna have to go into settings to figure that out? Setting doesn't tell me. I would have liked to know how to use the thing you gave me, game. That's not the button. That's also not the button. I can find it there. But how do I... Or is it just that it now exists in the game and I can potentially find it? Yes, I can just potentially find it. Energy drink for a quick boost. There we go. A to use. Okay, that should help. That should help. Make my escape. You saw nothing? I will, however, again, probably be far too greedy. Because I do want that ice cream. Ice cream gave me a lot of points. And I want points. No. That wasn't part of the plan. That was not part of the plan. Oh, I could have gone this door instead. Huh. Is there any way to get past you though? I guess that works. Yes, that works. I have to hide from the doggos and eat as much food as possible to get the points. To unlock other things that I presumably want. It's a very simple game. It doesn't pretend to be particularly complicated. It seems to be very much one of those that you pick up, you play for a few minutes, and then you don't play it again. I can't imagine anyone sitting down for, you know, playing this for particularly too long at a time. Nope. You didn't see me. You did not see that I jumped into this bush. Go away. Not tiny doggos coming over. Just let me eat the giant cheese. It's there. If you didn't want any possums coming to steal it, then you wouldn't put it right in the middle of the town square. Okay, how can I get up there to eat that though? Not that way. Okay, let's see. Wait until the tiny doggo has moved. Then make a break for it. Or do I go down or do I go up? Not that way. Not that way. Did I intend to go this way? Not really. But I'll take it. I'll take it. How? Is there an item or something I will get that will make you move. Because I can't quite see how I'm supposed to get past you right now. Will water kill me? Water will not kill me. Good to know. But yes, you're a thieving possum, wanting to eat all the food, not share with anyone. The dogs will try to stop you and enforce the law. Oh, that's a big pizza. No, that's a Capri salad, not a pizza. A little less interesting, we'll admit. Let's see. Oh, where's the key, though? If I want to progress, I'm gonna need a key. The only key I've seen is that one, and up there. I have yet to find a way to get up there. I don't have a jump button. Oh, that was not what I wanted. I did not intend to accidentally click that button. Okay, get too close to the blue doors, dog pops out. Good to know. Nothing to see. Wait, did I use the key for that? Turn around, dog. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. There we go. But yeah, sometimes you want deep, interesting games, and other times this is enough. Other times, this is enough. Nope. Not today, dog. Not today. What? You're not supposed to see me there. If I lose you out of line of sight, you have not been able to find me before. Why can you probably find me now? That is very unfair. Not as unfair as that, but still very unfair. Oh, a key though. Well, if they're gonna leave it unattended, don't mind if I take advantage. Don't mind if I take advantage. Can I get up here? No. No, I cannot. Probably use that key before I go over there. Just so that I also have a place to run to. Give me the food. Oh no, that is not fair if you're just sitting on top of that cheese. if because I went and got you to move away. That works. Nope. Oh, you're there. I don't remember that dog being there the last turn. It's kinda in the way of everything. Again, you saw nothing. And just run. Just run for it. You're good, Possum. Oh, and apparently that's enough. Oh well, that was short. That was short. Hungry yet? I mean, kinda, but I was kinda hoping I would unlock more of the items, but oh well. As far as I remember, Pizza Possum does not have a release date as of yet. There's a lot of items that will be there eventually. Oh. More pizza. I would have liked to have seen more of the pizza. But for some reason it stopped and I'm not sure what triggered it. If it was you have reached this many points. Or you reached this long. I'm unsure. But I guess I can't fault the demo. It definitely showed me what the game is all about. It delivered exactly what the demo is supposed to deliver. I have absolutely no doubts what that game is about. And as a demo, I think it's perfectly fine. It's a bit short at 19 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. However, I guess it didn't need to overstay its welcome either. Problem means I'm gonna have to put in a third demo eventually. But let's move over to Murder Case. Let's see. Murder Cases are there. Over and swap over. We are no longer doing Pizza Possum. Now it's Murder Cases. And let's see, there we go. Okay. I really hope you take more than 20 minutes, otherwise it's gonna be a real issue trying to find more things. Let's see. What do you have to bring? Well, that's a start. That is definitely a start. Okay, so why am I lying on the floor? I'm freezing. My head hurts so much. Okay, there's blood on the hand. Blood, what the hell? What's going on? I can't remember anything after I came home. Darling, what happened? Are you hurt? Darling, are you awake? Sarah? Don't think Sarah's awake. Sarah looks very dead. Oh my goodness, Sarah. What happened to you? Who did this? I need to call the emergency. Huh? What's this? Hey, Hottie, I'm still waiting. Are you coming? Let's take advantage that he's not here. Don't take too long. Sure, won't take too long. I'm only stopped by something to get something. What is it? Nothing important, just wait for me. What have you prepared for my arrival? Oh, I'll only stop by somewhere else and get something. Something you like. Imagine your favorite food. What do you like most to eat? I'm cooking it for you. Don't be so mean. You know I'm dying to eat all of it. Don't make things even harder. Lol. Is it hard? Come then. Wow, show me a glimpse of what's waiting for me. Please don't. What are these messages? Okay, you did show a glimpse of something. Here. Shit, meet you in 5 minutes. Who is this person you were texting? I can't remember this number. And the phone immediately dies. Damn it, what the fuck happened here? This is not the time to worry about it. I need to get help first. Who left this open? Huh. Okay. Who are you? Get out or I'll kill you. Okay, that beeping is not good. My head. What just happened? Who was that man? It must have been the person who attacked us. Fuck, did he get inside the house? This noise came from the door behind me. He got inside the house and locked me in here. Oh my god, Timmy's room? He's going after Timmy? I need to get out of here and help Timmy now. Okay, let's see. Indeed, not Timmy. Not poor old Timmy. Okay, so I can turn. Can I click on things? Too dark to see anything. Can I change that? Can I move? No. So how do I change things? The key got under the nightstand. It's out of reach. Then you have really short arms. Is that a key on her, around her neck? Apparently not. The battery is flat and I can't turn it on. That is definitely a key though. I don't know why you're refusing to let me take that key. The days are harder since Phil got this new job. I'm happy that he's earning more money and prestige, but I don't know if it's worth living on the other side of the country, far from me and our child, just to earn more. Most of the extra money is spent just for him to visit us and pay someone to take care of our child. Honestly, I don't really know what to do. I'll talk to him and maybe we can go back to the way it was before. Yeah, reading is fine. What a tough day. Phil is coming home in a few weeks and everything was a mess in here. Fortunately, the nanny is a sweet person and helped me put things in order. Balancing my work and taking care of this house has been very difficult and frustrating. He could quit this job and come live with us again. I miss some intimacy, a kiss, a touch, and video call no longer satisfies me. And our child also needs a present father. Not everything is about money. I finally talked Phil into quitting work and moving in with us again. It's great that he understood my concern and how much more work it's been for me to take care of everything here on my own. He didn't promise me anything, but at least he agreed to decide together when he gets back from the trip. I told him about the guy who keeps hitting on me at work. He was furious. I don't think I should have brought it up as it just got worse things. I'm assuming that's just got things worse or something. What the hell did I do? It took so many years to get here. Did I put everything to lose? I just need to stay calm and act normal like nothing happened. He said he won't tell anyone, and it's just between us. There's no way Phil would know. The days are harder since Phil got his new job. I'm happy that he's earning... Oh no, now we're back here. Now we're back here. Okay. So, I'm assuming rare frill? And we've moved back in. After having been gone. Too dark to see. Well, have you considered doing something about that, Phil? What is this anyway? Things I cannot interact with. That's what it is. I'm rusty, as is this guitar. Can I find a light switch? That would be helpful. Box is taped, can't open it. Nothing important here. Huh. I haven't really seen anything that would indicate what the solution is, so I'm not gonna spend time on it. I really wish I could find a flashlight or something though. Or some way to move the light source. Because clearly there is some sort of light source. Or like at least a field of vision. And I wish I could kind of move it around. Even there's a little bit. Would be great. Or grab the candle at least. What else do you have? Only options, music volume, sound. Okay. Fine, resume game. Because this is just a body. Oh my god, who did this to you? What should I do? I still think you should pick up this key. Battery is flat, can't do anything. Can I go to these drawers? Okay, we have some alcohol. Because that's the thing in this drawer we want to pick up. Not the money or anything, just the booze. Just the booze. Oh, great. Can I use the lighter? How can I use the lighter? Okay, so... No, I cannot just... Still too dark. Can I use the lighter on the tiny candle? If it is a candle? Doesn't seem so. Anything else I can put on fire? Can I put the alcohol on fire? No. Too dark to see anything. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to fix that, Phil. It would be greatly appreciated if you would... How can I get past this door? Can I use it over here to see? No. And because I can't see, I can't interact with the safe. I hate to say it, but I don't think Timmy's gonna make it at this speed. Can I access this drawer that's just... No. Can I use the alcohol bottle to nudge the key? No. It's not that far underneath even. Can I look at the photo? No. Huh. Well, chat, feel free to voice in your opinion, because right now I'm struggling to figure out how to navigate. I really wish I had more movement. I really wish I had more movement. Door is locked from the other side. That's fine. I mean, I guess the only thing I can do is try and figure out this thing, but I have no clue as to what it would be. It's gonna take quite a while to try all the things. I'd prefer to have some indication for what I'm doing. Let's see, was there anything in the notes that could potentially give me any clue at all? These are just dates. And 19. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Painting in the background won't tell me anything. Was there anything else there? No. Nothing that you want to interact with. Huh. The options menu has music volume and sound control. So not really any controls there. So the game is very unhelpful in allowing me to figure out if there's even anything I'm missing as control-wise. Making a Molotov cocktail and just torching the place is something I would prefer not to do. I have tried torching the alcohol though, so it's not like I didn't try. Can I just grab this key or whatever is on your... It really feels like I should be able to move the circle of light. It really, really does. But I'm trying. I've tried the keys. I have... Can I swap over to controller for easier use? I wonder. No, you do not want me to swap over to controller. Just simply because there are fewer buttons to deal with. No, resume game. Just go back. Rusty as the guitar. Can I search the clothing bin? No. Is it... Am I really supposed to do this with just a lighter that doesn't light anything and just alcohol spray? Okay, what can I potentially use that on though? Hi there, Wick but not John. Yes, first demo was very short. Very short, but it very much it delivered on the demo part. It showed exactly what the game was all about. Oh, okay, so now something fell down. I have a clothing hanger. Surely I can nudge the key out from there with the hanger. I just needed to nudge the clothes a million times first. It did have pizza. And we probably could have found more pizza. Oh wait, this is a car key. That doesn't help me get out of the room. Can I use it? All the way from out here? No. Oh, when pizza's really good when you take the time to just make the dough from scratch and everything. I will admit pizza's not a favorite of mine, like, overall, but I do appreciate it when you have the time to make it from scratch. What on earth am I supposed to do? Can I torch? And we lost the hanger because why would we keep it? Can I torch the clothing? Come on. Who needs these pants anyway, or whatever it is? I really feel like I should be able to move around more. What to do? Like, if I could open the window again and look out and then activate the car, that'd be great. But the window is apparently off limits. And I can't see anything from this angle that I can interact with at all. I've interacted with everything here. Do they really intend for me to just... Oh, I can get access to the top drawer. Huh. See, maybe the amount of these little wrapped in things would be a thing. If I were looking for a combination lock, I'd probably try that. But I'm not looking for a combination, I'm just looking for... Oh, wait! Okay, so if that's 6, and if we're considering it as a clock, 6 would be down. And then... 3... But what would the last drawer be? This one? 3? So... everything on 3 and 1 on 6? And would this be pointing towards 12, or would this be the 6? I mean, it's all I have to go at this point. Nope. Okay, turn everything back. So it's pointing this direction. Oh, well, it was a reach. It was a reach. That was the only thing I could think of. I can't think of anything else that this would be. Either that's 3, or that's 3, or that's the... If the game genuinely expects me to just brute force that and not give me any other way of solving it, that's not good. I don't mind the accidental brute force of puzzles, but I don't like that being the method of choice, so to speak. That's what you're supposed to do. And that just brings me back here. And I cannot apply alcohol to the dead girlfriend. I cannot put things on fire either. Yeah, I tried clicking on the key several times. I'm not allowed to. I don't like it. The phone is also flat and I can't turn it on, so we saw some very personal messages on it before it died. About the wife having an affair. Sending racy pictures to her lover who was on his way. That just gives nothing. Like, the only thing I found that gives me any indication of anything is those scrunched up balls with string on. But that would be 3 of the same. Don't think that's possible. Nope. Cannot not click on his portraits with alcohol. Just to have tried. And I can't open those. Can't find anything within the clothing. Huh. Well, I like a good escape puzzle, but I really feel like I'm missing something big with this one. Box is taped, can't open it. Can I torch the box? Won't work. Can I use the key to open the box? I can. Should have thought about that. I often use keys to open boxes myself. Okay, we have some things. A trip to remember. Never thought we would have such a beautiful honeymoon like this. The sun, the ocean, his presence, everything is so perfect. I hope this lasts forever. I will write this to remind myself of these beautiful moments. Sarah and Phil forever. Okay. Put that down. Blank paper. There's some junk. This is of no use. How about your watch? How about this thing? Box of medicine. That's of no use. Okay, can I use the lighter with the candle? There we go. Finally. That better not burn out. Now we can charge the phone. And we can have a look around. And the box in the middle of the screen. This box? I think that's just a breakable symbol. If I plug this in... No, can't plug it in there. Oh, that is definitely however a thing. Okay, so there pizza slice, then down, then up. Okay. So pointing toward right, pointing toward left, pointing toward down, pointing toward up. Wasn't that it? Pointing toward up, pointing toward down. Pointing down, then up. That still doesn't do it though. is what it is, isn't it? That pointing toward the right, that pointing toward the left, that one pointing down, that one pointing up. And I can't move these so that they're on a different level, so it's not that it has to be... I mean, it could very well be in a different order, by all means. Okay, very different order. Nothing important. You don't want to bring anything. Okay, wallet apparently is important. What's this? I just want to know what it is. Maybe have a look at it. No? Okay, fine. Okay, credit card. So now I have a credit card. Let's see. Can we look at ourselves in the mirror? No? Can we now play the guitar? Can I hook the phone charger to the phone? No. Do I have to plug the phone in first? Well, the charger in first. Can I then swap back to this and it's... Oh, now I can pick it up. Okay. So I needed to do that first. That does not seem very logical, but oh well. There we go. It's charging. Enter PIN code. Oh. Okay, let's see. I can't imagine that these are like the important dates that you would put into a PIN code. Maybe this 0619. But that'd be real depressing, like, oh, I did a horrible thing. Let's put it as my PIN code. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think she wrote it in a notebook in the living room. Oh, in the living room, you say? Well, good thing that we have no way to get in there, then. Was there a day on our honeymoon picture? Trip to remember. But the date is missing. Can I do the good old credit card on door? Oh dear. I'm finally out. Timmy's bedroom is just ahead. It's too dark to see anything. He must have turned off the circuit breaker. Luckily, the candle hasn't melted yet. Door's right there. Not this headache again. Shit. Hey, stop where you are. What's this? My body doesn't move. Why can't I move? Is this fucking real? Get away from Timmy! No! What? Where is he? Oh, I don't think this is gonna be good. It's locked too, fuck. Nothing makes sense anymore. Who is that guy and why is he doing this? Who could be doing this to us? Why? Everything's so fucked up and my head's a mess. This headache, this blood. How did things end up like this? It's all my fault. Why was I sleeping while this was happening? Forgive me, Sarah. I wasn't there for you. I need to get through this door and help Timmy. Will Phil be able to save anyone other than himself? Is that it? Will he find the answers to all his questions? Sometimes the truth is more painful than the pain of being lost. After all, what's the answer? Okay. Well, this is a day for very short demos. That's 2 demos finished in less than an hour. And hi, Blobber, and thank you for the raid, even though it's at a very poorly timed moment. Yes, Sunday is indeed the time for when something important is happening. The time for the next collab. Yeah, now it is the perfect time for the new game. However, I'm gonna have to find something. Let's see, what demos do I have on backup log that I can quickly pull? You've been chilling it hard? Let's see. Let's see. Would like to choose something that I already have like ready to go here. You know what? This keeps in the spirit of the previous one, so let's go with this. Hopefully it's a little bit longer. Let's swap the game. Yeah, I don't care. Come on, Twitch. Fine. Enter again. Because you're being difficult today. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if Trance Trauma is gonna be... What's wrong, Neemblub? What's with all the gesturing and coughing? No, that's not it. That's not it. Stop it. Get the right screen. Automatic. You get it done. There you go. There you go. That's the right screen. Let's see. English, please. What? It's not Chinese, I think. Who knows? At the last second of my life, time froze, and I left my body. Okay. Yeah, very much on par with the previous game. Okay, again, very much on par with the previous game. We wake up to find the body. This is reminding very much of Roots and the Roots game. I will be with my daughter soon, remember. Huh. Okay. Around 3 or 5 p.m. I was planning to watch TV with my daughter, but her favorite cartoon was interrupted by news of an endangered parrot escaping zoo. So she went back to the attic to dig up old books. She found a short story she'd like me to read to her. Okay, can I leave? Thank you. Okay, so we have symbols on piano keys. Well, I should have known what I got myself into with this thing. It did say it was similar to Roots, and Roots games are not particularly light. And then the pound up there. Then what seemed to just be a weird blob. And then that. And then... Okay. Written them down just in case they'll be useful. I'm assuming I have to play something. Who knows what? Is this the only two things I have? No, I have other things. Trance Trauma, a Renaissance short story. Some winter during 1520s, a wealthy man passed away. His 3 sons came from afar to attend his funeral, and they left him with a hefty chest full of gold. The brother has little memory of each other, as they left home at a young age to seek the autonomy their father expected of them. Even so, they remembered their father fondly as a man of an acute mind. Unfortunately, as sharp as the man was in his younger years, his senses dulled as the years went by, symptoms of an illness that left him confused and forgetful. Before that, his symptoms were most severe, often locking himself in the room, screaming. Okay, so we have the circle around the note on the thing, and then on a safe, I'm assuming. For help until someone passed by and freed him from the outside. Sensing his imminent passing, the man collected his available wealth for his sons and locked them in a chest. However disoriented, he made a grave mistake. Without realizing it, he locked a key inside the chest among the treasures. When the chest was handed to the 3 brothers, it was given without a key. The first brother expressed frustration, pointing at the sun, indicating they must be on their boat back home shortly before dark and may not have time to open the chest. The second brother felt unhindered, assuring others he could destroy the lock with a shovel, which he had done before. The third brother suggested carrying the chest on the boat and breaking it open during the trip to save time. The brothers agreed. Though separated for many years, they bonded immediately at sea, exchanging life stories and inviting each other to their families. And as storm clouds in the distance gradually covered the blazing sun, the sea was ever so refreshing to travel across. How will you spend this wealth? The first brother inquired, after sharing his wishes to spend it on medicine for his wife, who suffered from a rare sickness that can only be cured with an effective but expensive formula. The second brother revealed his dreams of becoming an architect. With this wealth, he may finally start a new life in Italy and apprenticeship under a Florentine mentor. The third brother enjoyed the company of chickens and hoped to purchase several dozen chickens for his farm, as extended members of the family and tend to them with his children. Eagerly, a brother picked up the shovel and struck down the lock. The lock, however, was unaffected. Again, but harder, another said. He responded with another attempt, but equally ineffective. The second brother was familiar with the issue, as he had encountered locks that were simply unbreakable and had devised a plan to pry the chest open. The brothers agreed and accorded to his plan. The first brother held a shovel, with 1 foot on its blade, preparing to pry the chest open. The second brother reached his arms down, opened his leg wide apart, steadying himself, and prepared to lift the lid. The third brother pushed into the chest from behind and bent his knees, preventing it from slipping while the other 2 applied force. Altogether, they pried the chest open. Okay, so there were 1 doll and 2 empty, so I'm assuming I'm gonna put 3 dolls onto those things, and the first one held the shovel with 1 foot on the blade. Held shovel 1 foot on blade. The one in the middle is reach his arms down. So arms down, legs wide. Third one is pushed into the chest from behind. Oh, that doesn't make sense as far as posing those things, but oh well. Let's note it down anyway. Bend his knees. Let's see how this can go. It's always chickens, Neemblub. There's always the chickens. They will forever haunt you. Okay, there. Okay, so it holds a shovel. In that case, it's fine. Umbrella. Okay, yeah, now I can see why this can be posed in different ways. Rotate. Okay, that's just the upper body. And then I can do lower body separate. That looks right. There. Shoveling one knee upon the blade. There's that. What was the code again? It was 305. 305. Oh, no. No, you were supposed to be 0. Just accidentally clicked you. There we go. Apparently I have to go back. Okay, so that's one more doll. And... Oh. Hi there, Brum. You missed it. It was very short. Very short murder cases. Now we're doing the other one. The trace trauma, which wasn't planned. But with 2 very short demos, something had to be done. So 1 is I, 2 is TM, 3 is pound, 4 is C, 5 is the little like sideways 8, infinity symbol. 6 is paragraph, I think. I think that's the paragraph sign. And then that, and then 8 is just a dot. Okay. Yeah, I've always enjoyed adventure and mystery games. Though it comes and goes. It comes and goes. Like I have periods of times where I play a lot of them, and then I don't really play them for quite some time, and then I get back into them again. So that's 7, and it's also 4, but it's a genre that's always been there, so to speak. And then a 2 there, and a 6. I've always liked reading murder mystery stories, so playing the games is just a continuation of that. Which is why my favorite things about them is the deduction bit. I am less intrigued by the puzzles, but I do appreciate that they exist there. But I would say I'm much stronger on deduction than I am on the puzzle bits for these sort of games. So let's see, that is then 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I heard something open. Huh. Oh, there it was. I didn't even see it right in front of me. Don't see the obvious thing. Okay, so move mouse here to open inventory. Okay, let's get these on their little pedestals. So let's see. The second one is arms down, leg wide. So let's get those legs wide open. No, you were actually in the right position. You had your hands down. There we go. Okay. But I also had a period when I was when I just started uni, because I had this tiny like computer that was supposed to be really easy to carry back and forth between lectures, but in return it couldn't run anything. Which at the time I didn't consider much of a problem, because I've mostly been playing on consoles for most of the parts of my life. I guess it's been more consoles than PC. PC's always been there, but consoles have been mostly where I've been playing things. Okay, something changed there. No, not the book. Not the book. But the few things that could be played on that tiny laptop were sort of things like hidden objects games, that sort of thing, and simpler puzzle games. So that's when I started playing a lot of those, because it was the only thing I could play. Okay, good luck with the bedtime. Around 3:15 p.m. After listening to the story, my daughter was confused. She didn't understand the moral of the story. To be honest, neither did I. I could tell she was a little bored, and since it was good weather to go outdoors, I asked if she wanted to learn how to grow plants. She loved the idea. Okay, grow plants. Oh, and this is now there. There's a key. And... huh. And then just lines down and nothing more. I wonder what this is. Oh, Life is Strange. I've played it. I thought it was fine. I think they did well in that genre with portraying the story they wanted to portray. It's not one of my favorite games, but it's fine, and it does exactly what they intended it to do with that game. Let's see, let's just write down this, since it says remember. Because I have a feeling that that's then gonna be those numbers. I'm not sure if that's how that's gonna be, because we don't even have all of them. Oh, it's your favorite game of all time? See, there were things there that didn't really make me stay with it for like it. I enjoyed it, and then I was fine letting it go. But it was like the setting and everything was very nice, and it was a beautiful game to like just look around in. Let's see. What now then? What is it that you want me to do? Huh. Listen to the story more than huge, innocent and moral. Wanted to learn more to grow plants. Ah, yeah, indeed. There was a time when that was possible, and then it wasn't anymore. Okay, but I don't have anything to indicate what these would be. At least I haven't seen anything. Only thing we have is that the daughter wanted to read a book, but there's no book here. Was the book about a song? Was that it? Favorite country about my news of endangered parrot escaping zoo. No, that's just a parrot escaping a zoo. That has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if it's like one for each note. Huh. Because then I could put plants on the second one, but that's not it. So what could it be? I don't have any. I have a key in my inventory and I don't know what that key is for. I haven't seen anything to put the key in. This is just there. Huh. And that is just there. I will be with my daughter soon. I have seen somewhere to put a key? Really? Is that doesn't look like a keyhole. And it doesn't do anything there. Where did I see somewhere to put a key? Maybe this is a problem with playing these games back to back. I'm getting confused because I'm remembering the save, but that was in the other game. I have seen somewhere to insert a key. Where? Where have I seen anywhere to insert a key? There's no doors. It's only this. What do you mean that I've seen those symbols before? But I can't remember that happening either. I do wonder what those would be. I would need the other note for it. Oh yes, I did. Never mind, you're perfectly correct. There was the thing in this. I completely forgot. To be continued. Okay. But just because I want to know. So A turns into F. B turns into G. And then H, I, J, K. So those are equal. We already solved the dolls puzzle. They're all there. Three brothers are there. In their position. I don't think anything else changed here. So if A is F, E is I. Oh. Did you blink and miss the entire dolls puzzle, Blobber? Because we got one when we opened this cabinet and got the instructions for the piano, and then we got the other one when we played the piano successfully at Hang Here. So yeah, it was really quick. Really really quick. Finding the key was the biggest issue. But if A... Okay, so that means here, I'm gonna have to do the full alphabet, aren't I? So if F is that, then... that is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 letters to the side. So that would be M N O P. And then set would be starting again. So first one is fire. Let's see, that's fire. Second is N. N plus 5 is then S. S E V V W. My problem is that my head does the alphabet with the Norwegian one. I keep having to removing the last letters. C D E F G H C something. C something. So seashell, of course, seashell. That is seashell. And then let's see, F. I haven't solved F yet, so F would be that 1, 2, 3, shift over 5. D is that, so knife. Last one is knife. There we go. It is not a number, it's a genuine letter. Thank you for playing the demo version of Trance Trauma. Final version will be available in July later this year. See you soon. Well, that was another very short demo. This is just a day of short demos. I haven't found a single demo that lasts longer than 20 minutes. Most of the other demos that I have lined up are co-optional ones for a co-optional month in May. Don't think I have anything else that I could run that's very short. Oh well. That was another short demo. Like, of the two, let's do this though, because it's a fair comparison, because that was two fairly similar settings, very different art style, but both you wake up, there's a body, solve some puzzles, get out. Though this one was far more actual puzzle, where the other one was mainly me walking around trying to figure out why I can't turn on the lights. If it hadn't been because I had trouble figuring out the light thing, that demo would have been even shorter. Of the two, I think I prefer this one. I think I prefer the more puzzle-based one for what it is. I'm not quite sold on the story of Phil, who wakes up to find his wife murdered right in front of him. I think this one would probably be the one that I would sooner pick up of those two. When it comes to Pizza Possum, that is just adorable and cute and very lighthearted. It doesn't require much thinking. I have no idea how much they're gonna charge for that. That would be one of those things which would just be nice to have for, as I said, play it while you wait for a bus or something. So I feel it's more mobile than it is necessarily a computer game. But it could be bigger. Depends on how much they put into it. It's the kind of game that I would just buy because it's cute. I can't imagine much deeper reasons for that. It's a cute little game that you can pick up, play a few seconds, and then leave. But yeah, I think I preferred this one over Murder Cases. I didn't like how Murder Cases also wouldn't let us pick up the phone until we had already plugged in the charger. Like, it wasn't even possible to pick it up after we had the charger in an inventory, the mobile charger. You had to actually plug in the charger, and only then can you pick up the phone that's been in front of you the whole time. It doesn't make sense. And that sort of things, when it's that linear, gets annoying real quick with these sort of games. But yeah, that's it, I think. I don't think any of these other ones will really be able to fill that time slot. Let's see. You know what? No, this one, sure. Because I wasn't even planning on streaming this, so let's give it its 20 minutes. Maybe not even that. It's definitely a bit of a break from the murder, I will admit. It's definitely a bit of a break. I cannot say that I have any idea further what this game will be about. I was just won over by the fact that you could play as a Labrador hacker. That was enough for me to download the demo. So let's just give a quick look at Autumn with the Shiba Inu. Because who doesn't love a Labrador hacker? Shiba Inus, look at me, singling me out. Shadows of red and black and sesame meal around. Despite the shades of fur color melting into blurs around me, I sense their cold glares glowing, following me. The canines bared with their snarls. I gulp and look around. I have to keep my eyes focused. Even as I feel moisture welling up and cradling the bottom of my eyes. Don't let it spill. Don't let it spill. I force myself to keep my eyes open and hold my head up, looking forward. I must go forward. I did not play Summer with Shiba Inu. No, I didn't know these things were a thing until this showed up when I was looking for demos. Because she'll be there, somewhere in the crowd. The kind and smiling Shiba Inu with red fur and a grey sweater. In a world where I feel like a bacteria being expelled, she alone smiles at me. That warm feeling. I get the sense that she really wants me to be there. Apparently it's a series then. Day 1. I think it's made by the same people. The alarm clock blares again for the 5th time, piercing through my skull. Even with my eyes closed, it's as if I could see the sounds attacking me like small needles. But it's effective. I'm fully awake now, even though the blankets around me are so warm that I don't want to escape the gravity field of the bed. I can relate to this so much. Today was not a day to get up. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Usually I don't mind getting up. Today was not one of those days. I force my eyelids open and light floods into my vision. Stretch out my paw and drop it with a thud on the bottom, on the button on top of the alarm to shut it off. With a groan, I disentangle my limbs from the blankets before rolling out of bed so that the blanket wouldn't follow me off the bed. I learned that the hard way. Hi, Brum! There was a bit of shift in game while you were gone. When you left, we were playing puzzles and murders, and now we're doing Shiba Inu hacker. Well, Labrador hacker. It was a very short game again. Every single demo I played today was short. I make my way over to the kitchen, casting a radio station to the apartment speaker system with a swipe of my wrist phone. Does dog technically have wrists? The apartment fills up with sound, but it doesn't make up for the loneliness from the dream. Moving the grinder on the counter closer to me, I pour some coffee beans into it, which makes a delightful clinking sound. The grinder whirs slowly after I press the button, and after I open the lid again, I can smell the strong scent of freshly ground coffee. Oh, a typical Norwegian food that no one outside of Norway knows about? I would say that traditional stick meat is pretty Norwegian. Norwegian tacos is also something most of the world wouldn't acknowledge, but that's because it has no resemblance to an actual authentic taco. But yeah, direct translation is stick meat. It is ribs of mutton that you basically let dry out completely. And then you cut it into pieces, so there's like little chops, so ribs. And you then steam that on top of birch sticks for like 8 hours for Christmas. Roughly 8 hours, because you want to do it in low heat. So you steam it, and then it kind of falls off the bone. And you serve it usually with rutabaga mash and potatoes. Yeah, steam it. You have to, however, water it out like for at least 24 hours before you steam it because it's so salty. It's kind of just been sitting in salt. You put it in. You get the biggest damn pot you can find. They sell special pots for this sort of thing every year before Christmas. So you put the birch sticks on the bottom, then you put the meat on top. You pour water just so it hits the top of the sticks. The water must never touch the meat, and then you steam it. Yes, and you refill water while it's steaming. it's the traditional meal for Christmas for people where I'm from, which is the western parts of Norway. But it's become really popular, so now it's also spreading towards other parts of the country. The Norwegian name, pinnekjøtt. So pinne is directly translated to stick, and then kjøtt is meat, so stick meat. It's a very direct translation. Sure, I can. There, have a Norwegian red letter. Our little red letters that we like to use. It's really tasty. I'm totally not biased from having grown up with it. The grinder whirs loudly after I press the button, and after I open the lid again, I can smell the strong scent of freshly ground coffee. Ömel. Huh. I haven't heard that name before. That's neat. I scooped the resulting powder into my mocha pot and set it to the stove to boil. While I wait, I open the overhead cupboard that creaks a little and grab a granola bar from the stack. What should I do today? I'm between contracts right now, so I guess I could take the day off and do nothing again. I guess I can type that as well. Since I've already revealed my favorite main course for Christmas, I guess I can type in my favorite dessert for it as well. So this one isn't traditional. This is just because I don't like the most traditional Norwegian Christmas desserts. So I substitute with that. If we're doing Norwegian food lessons for the holidays. Yeah, Germany and like all the Nordic countries are really fond of their rudebagge. It's tasty. An absolute pain to like slice up because it's so hard, but it's tasty. The song playing on the radio ends. The station news singer plays before a newscaster starts to speak with an energetic voice. We just received confirmation this morning that Moho Yi, former head of the Ministry of Civil Technologies, was arrested last night. This arrest follows a scandal involving several RE government officials partaking in the illegal selling of new technology to tech companies. Oh, your little one is called Håkon. Ah, that's neat. Yeah, then that pudding is definitely somehow related. I'm a bit unsure what you're asking, Neon Blob. The mocha pot gurgles and emits steam from the top, signaling that the water is boiling and that the coffee is almost ready. On the radio, the newscaster continues to talk about the arrest and the scandal. And I can't help but shake my head. Okay, that is bad translation. That is bad translation. What? What on earth have you found? That is not a Norwegian word. Moogle is not words. What? Oh, that's what they mean. Yeah. That is not the Norwegian word for it. The Norwegian word would be eggedosis. That is the Norwegian word for it. But Kugelmugel, no, that is not the Norwegian word for it. Eggedosis. It's basically when you whisk eggs with sugar. It's just basically whisk your eggs with some sugar in it. It's a very light, fluffy pudding, like a lemon fromage. It's the same thing, like same texture-wise. Very airy, very light, and very tasty. On the radio, the newscaster continues to talk about the arrest and the scandal, and I can't help but shake my head. I was hoping the rumors that I saw floating around on the internet weren't true, but it looked like they were. Sucks though. Mo Yi was one of the only officials I actually liked. One that I thought actually cared about all the dogs on the island, not just the high-ranking ones. Mo Yi is the latest official to be arrested in relation to the scandal, and the Shiba Island police chief has hinted that there are warrants out for the arrest of several others. Swipe my paw over the wrist phone and the speakers go silent. Hearing about trouble in the government isn't really how I wanted to start my day. I absent-mindedly pour the coffee into my... Even though it's the favorite part of my morning routine, there's a weight on my heart I can't shake off. Back at my desk, I turn on the computer for some browsing. From beside the keyboard, I grab the take-out cartons that once contained noodles and teriyaki chicken and move them to another part of my desk. Have you considered cleaning, Doggo? Have you considered cleaning? This is not a good work environment. There's barely a place to put anything on your desk because of containers and soda cans. Clean your desk. This place is a mess. I need to clean up. Yes, you do. Eventually. Just do it now and it will be done in seconds. I feel like I know too many people who have the similar mindset like this. The computer boots up immediately and the multiple monitors blink to life at the same time. Right, time to be responsible. Check my emails and look for work. I haven't held a full job for a while, instead preferring to work some one-off contracts just to pay the bills. Income is less predictable on contracts, but I'd rather just be a fleeting interaction, an anonymous face. It's the time of year where I need to make sure I can continue to afford rent and food, though. Hopefully the last few postings I responded to have looked at my application. Pull up my email app, encrypted and secure to prevent other hackers from messing with me. There are a few emails that came in since last night. Beagle Netta 3 on sale. Grab your copy at 30% off. I already played that game when it came out, but try to wipe it from memory. 1 and 2 were so great. Dogs Flow. Limitation. SDK compiler creates bigger YAML exceeding memory limits quickly. Stopped using Dogs Flow a while ago, but I'm still subscribed to the threads. I should clean up my notifications. No, Blobber, not Bayonetta. Beagle Netta. Completely different. Completely different. No relations whatsoever. After going through the list of emails, I see that I have one more that was unread. Contract, job, opportunity, contact for more information. The email includes a contact name, Liu Su, and a number to reach them. Look around my desk, picking up paper and other garbage, searching for one of my burner phones. I could have sworn I had at least one around here somewhere. Yeah, if only you cleaned your desk, you wouldn't have to look so hard for it. Feel my foot kick something hard, and I look down to see one of my phones on the floor. Ah, there we are. Pick up the brick of a phone off the floor and blow on it in case there's dust. I then turn it on, seeing that it still has power. Older phones are better for my line of work, in my opinion. Those new wrist phones get hacked easily and collect so much user information. Old phones are much more reliable. And if I drop them, they typically don't smash to pieces. Anyway, what was I doing? Alright, calling Liu Su. I dialed the number in the email. Rings twice before someone answers it. Is this Kui Lee? I'm glad you reached out on such short notice. Yes, I'm interested in learning more about the job in the email. If it's a scam, then I'll hang up. Let me begin. I'm sure you heard about Mo Yi. Who hasn't? Their arrest is all over the news. I'm working to have their name cleared. That's interesting. It's a big case and with some public scrutiny already. Wonder what this job is gonna be and why they need me. Already sounds like something I need to charge more for, but I'll hear this dog out to estimate the risk of taking the job. Go on. The problem right now is proof. As of right now, all evidence submitted to the court is against Mo Yi. However, a reliable source told me that there is information and proof that will clear their name. Evidence that they were a whistleblower about this scandal. This information will prove that they are not involved and they are being forced to take the fall. I can't remember last time I only needed to charge my phone once a week. It's been too long. Many Shibas admire Mo Yi's effort and advocacy for lower-ranking dogs on the island. It's not shocking that some dogs in the higher ranks are threatened by this. You're probably wondering what part you'll play here, Whaley. My source tell me the RE have stored this information on one of their most private, secure networks called the Blink network. I know that you have the ability to infiltrate networks and access the most secure of information. What? The RE? Of course they're involved. Why am I not surprised? Now they're poison everyone pies. Hacking into one of their networks is already tough, but now I have to gain access to one of the super secure? And do all that without getting caught? That's a huge risk. I'm not sure I want to sniff around their business. Not to mention, I'm not even sure... not sure it's doable to begin with. Hello? Are you still there? Oops, forgot I was on the phone for a second. I see. Yikes, didn't mean to say that out loud. Sorry, I was thinking. Are you sure there's no other way to obtain the information you're looking for? As far as I know, no. I know about your skills, Quayle. This should be a walk in the park for you. Unfortunately, the RE does make it a problem. They keep their secrets locked tight. I'm sure you'll be up for the challenge. Could give you a chance to show off your skills, right? That's the thing. Even if I were up for the challenge, there's a chance it won't be possible. They have large teams dedicated to plugging any holes in their system and make sure not just anyone can get in. I hear Louis Sue sigh at the other end of the line. If this is about money, I assure you that you were properly compensated. I'm prepared to pay well above your fees to have this work done. The promise of high pay sounds good, given that, if what you say is true, my rent could be covered for a while. For a long time. But still, I don't think this dog fully grasps where I'm coming from. The RE isn't a complication that money can get rid of. Liusu, money's not the problem, it's... I hear him sigh again. He's clearly getting frustrated with me. Don't you believe in fighting for a better future? For the greater good? Won't you at least try instead of surrendering? If you and we switch places, wouldn't you want them to do whatever they can? Mui wants to fight for the greater good, a future where the ranking system doesn't rule us and all dogs can live freely and peacefully. Don't you want that? Yes, of course I do. That's what I like about Mui. They say they want a fair society and actually mean it. We are ways for them to just be imprisoned for who knows how long. I've seen the worst Shiba Island has to offer to dogs unlucky enough to be low-ranked. We truly striving to help turn their fortunes around. I have tried every alternative. Please, there's no one else I can turn to. Damn it. I sigh knowing we're going against my better judgment. Alright, I'll take the job. I can barely hear it, but I swear Liusu giggles. Thank you, I'm glad you will. The sudden change in tone instantly sets off alarms in my head. Wait, what? Tell me right now, who are you? Recognize me now, Quayle? Beisu? I'm flattered that you remember me, Lily. Wait. I can only stare into thin air, my mouth open. Beisu is an acquaintance of mine that I've known for a while. We were closer in the past, but at least we still stay in touch and talk once every few years. I'm not surprised that Beisu would be the one to be involved with something as far-fetched as political case, but why would she try to contact me this way? Why did you pretend to be someone else? I know you're good at that, but why didn't you say it's you? I didn't want to lie to you, my dear Lily. Now that you agreed to the case, there's no point in me hiding anything. It's a more difficult case than usual, so I wanted to make sure that you took it off your own free will instead of your love for your old friend Beishu. I suppose. But you didn't need to do that. Why not? It was funny. Or you were just embarrassed that you couldn't tell who I was. No way! Why are you doing this anyway? How much money are you being offered to get tangled up in something like this? As much or as little as you imagine, my little Lily. She's totally in it for the money. There's no way she's in it for the greater good she's selling me on. Speaking of which, my payment schedules, half up front, have to be delivered upon completion of the job. At least business is still business. I'll send you an email with instruction on how to deposit the money. Sounds good. Straight to business, huh? You'll get the upfront payment right after the call. One more thing, you still remember where I live, right? Come by ASAP so I can get you started. Beishu hangs up before I can say anything. Thankfully, I do remember where she lives. She must have simply assumed that I did. What have I gotten myself into? On one paw, Beishu was right. I agreed to the job. On the other paw, it was a slight relief that I'd be working with the dog I worked with before. At least rent this month won't be a problem. And I can get more takeout. I start to salivate as I think about all the fried chicken, ramen, and other food I can order now. Okay, but first I need to figure out how to get to Beishu's place. As I swipe my wrist phone interface, my mind can't help but go back to the job. How am I even going to hack into the Blink network? I've accessed some of the RE less secure networks before on a reconnaissance mission. Maybe I could jump from one system to another until I get to my destination? A few years ago. I have several terminal windows open, each with entries to the networks I've hacked before. Good thing I always leave a back door. The holo radio continues to play some instrumental rock, and my coffee helps me focus as I try to access new RE networks that I haven't hacked before. I started by scanning for any insecure server for me to get a foothold on, and I managed to find one. Using that, I tried to hop over to the other internal servers. Hi there, Commissar Kitty! It's the Hacker Labrador. I'm able to gain access to new internal networks by lateral jumps. I only spend a minimum amount of time skimming the files to see if I've landed on a server with valuable data before jumping again. As time goes on and my coffee finishes, I find myself hitting encryptions and firewalls that I can't bypass more and more often. Each security measure becomes harder and harder to crack as I continue to rummage through the networks trying to find the one I want. Eventually I get to a point where I'm unable to break through and I'm forced to look somewhere else to gain access. Several hours later. It's nighttime when I finally decide to give up. Every lateral move I make and every backdoor I've tried just led me to dead ends. Obviously this Blink network is too secure for me to access from the outside. Wait, wasn't this a flashback to a few years before? My next option would be to break and enter into the RE headquarters and hack directly into the network from their office. Not sure how well sneaking into the building would work for me, though. Not exactly good at blending in with Shibas. Okay, yeah, it was a flashback. Well, I was the end of that mission. It was only reconnaissance, and I wrote up the report and was paid. But that was years ago, so maybe Beishu has of course some new information? I'm on the Mastiff Rapid Transit, also known as the MRT, on the way to Beishu Place. What should I think about? Do we think about Beishu, or do we stay on with the focus on the job? Focus on the job. All the dogs on Shiba Island have to go through virtual arenas called the arenas to determine their rankings. Oh, that wasn't what I thought about then. I don't remember anything that happened there, but apparently at some point Beishu and I met and worked together to place well in the brackets. And we kept in touch occasionally every few years. Oh, and then I guess I can think about Beishu after that. It's been a while since I've seen Beishu. My last few contracts kept me really busy. After that I was just too lazy to leave my apartment unless necessary. Met Beishu ages ago during one of the arenas. Couldn't quite imagine how things would turn out, but she's now a massive internet celebrity. Curious how that's going recently, since I haven't been following super closely. Oops, guess I'm hungry. Since I have to leave my place on short notice, I bought some sushi takeover on the way. Feels weird to not offer some to Beishu. Got an order for her as well. Beishu rings me in and welcomes me into her apartment with a big hug. She always gives the best hugs. Yay, I'm so happy you're here. Me too, it's been so long. She leads me into her apartment, which is furnished exclusively in pink, with an assortment of neon and kitschy decorations. While she's always been a fan of pink and interior decorating, a lot of this is done so her internet videos have an appealing background. She always talks about needing to look like you have your life together if you want to be taken seriously as an influencer. Which is why I will never become an influencer. No one else needs to know how messy my place is. I suppose I can just filter out my background and use a virtual background, but even if I could, I don't want to. Sure lays out some cushion for us to sit on, plop down on one, and we dig into the food I brought. Nah. The dogs have to look like this. Who knows what happened to the humans? Maybe we'll find out at one point. That the dog is eating with chopsticks, however, is where I'm starting to have problems believing it. I haven't had sushi in forever. How did you know this is what I needed? You really are my knight in shining armor. You didn't hack me, did you? She laughs when I give her a weird look. Why would I do that? I already know you like sushi, but didn't know you hadn't had it in a while. Beishu keeps laughing. I was just joking, Lily. Oh. Don't be sad. Seriously, thank you for bringing the food. No problem. Before we talk about why you're here, how have you been? Any interesting contracts lately? Not really. My most recent job were mostly run-of-the-mill, support, grassroots organization type of work. Oh, I did hack a high-interest loan system to remove the debt of 10 Shiba Inus a few weeks ago. That was a good job. Nice. What about you? Got your followers to disgrace a high-ranking official yet? Beishu laughs. Nope, but who knows what will happen tomorrow. Right now I'm just editing an eyeshadow palette review. It's pretty much done, so you're out at a good time. What's your opinion on it? It's pretty bad, actually. I'm glad though, because my followers love it when I roast products. Beishu laughs again, and this time I join in. Much as I love talking about me, I'm sure you have some burning questions. Hacking the RE to gain access to the Blink network, to prove the innocence of Mo Yi, your new job. I wait for her to elaborate, but she just stares at me with a smile. I understand that part of the mission, but what did you want to come to your apartment for? Well, the job is a bit more complicated than usual. And maybe not just a little more complicated, it's really, really complicated. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. The network that contains the information we need is probably one of the most secure ones the RE has. I do know that, but what are you thinking? Surely you wanted to tell me about some secret backdoor or credentials or something that your source found. Well, my source did find something. Thank goodness. They notified me of an internal RE job posting for a mid-level security programmer. Then I figured you could apply for the job and hack Blink from within. Never mind. No way that's gonna work. Stand up, still holding the sushi box. You said this was just a hacking job, not an undercover infiltration job. I never said that, my dear Lily. Plus, they aren't mutually exclusive in this field. Beishu doesn't bat an eye even though I'm towering over her. You agreed with the goal of the job, didn't you? Ugh. And you already accepted the upfront payment. I did. I sit back down slowly. But don't worry, my dearest Lily. For the job posting, I got you covered. I'll create a fake persona for you. Someone who works at the RE, maybe some entry-level position that wouldn't have a lot of interaction with other employees. My plan is for you to assume that new identity, get the job, and go from there. I stare at her slack-jawed. What if I'm not able to get the job? You know how I gesture at myself. You know how much I stand out, for all the wrong reasons. And I'll be stuck at square one. She tilts her head, if it's bothering her to how to respond. We don't have a lot of options, so we might as well try. Also high cost though. Look, I know you don't remember much of your past, but I know that you know that. For fake persona, I'm the best. I make sure that no one doubts that you really worked in the RE. I hope she's right. So, you're fleeing from Lohi's barking, huh? Well, can't say I blame you. It's true that she's the only dog I know who's a master of disguise and manipulation. Okay, I guess. Also indeed heard there were dogs. Though, Loi's the one who tends to prefer to be with the computer. Maybe we can pull this off. Really? You mean it? I nod slowly. I'll try it. Even though it sounds ridiculous to me. How can it be explained that a Labrador like me is working in the RE, the governing body of Shiba Island, which, as the name suggests, is mostly populated by Shiba Inus? Meishu smiles, but suddenly her face is more serious than I've ever seen it before. It'd be hard, don't get me wrong, especially since you're not a Shiba Inu. But don't worry, I've thought about it, I've done my best, and as long as you do too, I'm sure it will work. Well, fine, you got yourself a deal. Now, time to get to work on that new persona and applying for that job. How much time do you have to be here? I can stay all afternoon and evening. Will that be enough time, or do you need a few days? Meishu laughs and waves a paw. Please, you're talking to an expert here. Today should be enough time. Let's get to work. So are we just putting a Shiba Inu costume on top of the Labrador? The next day. After Meishu and I spent hours creating a new persona for me, we applied for the security program position at the RE. Such a disguise, completely unrecognizable. The persona is named Tylo. She's a skilled security programmer in a high-ranking lab who approves of the RE and the ranking system. In essence, she's pretty much like me, but she likes the RE. Now that my application was submitted, all I could really do was wait and see if I get a call back. Used the number of one of my disposable phones on the application, and I've been keeping it on me ever since, just in case. Hope I get the job. This is part of job hunting I hate. I have to put so much into hoping I get selected. And right now I'm fake job hunting. Why is that just as stressful as real job hunting? Look at the food truck stationed in front of my apartment building. I can already smell the fried potatoes and seafood they're cooking. Instead of focusing on the job hunt, I should focus on things like breakfast. I know, authentic bark track. A line has already formed, and I quickly go to the back of the line before it gets any longer. Not surprising, there's a lot of dogs, the food here is great. While waiting, I hear a buzzing sound and feel a vibration in my coat jacket. What could that be? I feel in my pocket and realize with an internal face paw that's the burner phone I use for the job application. Oops, guess I'm not used to dogs calling me on my old phones. I answer the phone, holding it to my ear. Hello, am I speaking to Tylo? Takes me another second to confirm mentally that Tylo is the name of the persona I created with Beishu. Yes, I'm Tylo. Excellent. My name is Shula. I recently came across your application for the position of mid-level security programmer. You say you've been working with us for 6 months in customer support? Yes. Beishu and I chose that position to impersonate because I know they have a lot of dogs in customer support, receiving calls and directing callers to the right departments. There's enough dogs, with many of them on short-term contracts, that it's unlikely the higher-ups would remember the names of any of them, or care to double-check. Which is Beishu and I are relying on, even though I'm a Labrador Retriever among Shiba Inus. Just gotta hope they buy the lie. Now, why do you think you'll be able to make the jump from customer support to programming? I have a degree in computing science, focusing on security. While doing customer support, I've also been staying up to date on cybersecurity techniques. That part isn't a lie. Yeah, I saw that in your application. Well, we're impressed by what you have to offer, and we'd like to interview you. Ow. That was easy. Thank you. Do you have any other questions for me? I do. That's why I offered to interview you, so that we can get to know you better. Alright, got it. Right then. That means they bought it. How does this afternoon at 3 PM sound? That's a bit short notice. Doesn't the dog have something more important to do? But this is important to my mission. I can make time for it. That time works for me. Good, we're looking forward to chatting with you soon. You too. As soon as I hear the phone line disconnect, I put the burner phone back in my pocket and then call up Beishu on my wrist phone. Hi Lily, what's up? Guess who has an interview with the Ari? Yes, I knew the persona would work. When's your interview? It's this afternoon. Pretty nervous. What if the whole thing falls apart when I get there? That won't happen. A lot of Tylo's persona is based on your actual abilities. I know, I just never done undercover stuff like this before, and I'm worried I'll screw it up. Hiding behind the screen is so much easier. There's a reason why I prefer to do my hacking work behind the screen and not be someone who relies on a lot of social skill like Beishu. You got this, and if you need some support, just wear the earpiece I gave you. Beishu gave me a discreet earpiece yesterday so she could be with me if I got the job. Thanks to the way Labrador Retriever's ears fold over, the earpiece is completely hidden in a way that a Shiba Inu couldn't pull off. I'm grateful that I can have her with me. She'll be able to keep me in check if I start screwing up my persona. Thank you, Beishu. I really appreciate the help. Of course, anything for my favorite lab. The only lab you know. So, it's still true. After purchasing my food, I quickly eat it at home and then freshen up for the interview. Hop on the MRT to transit to REHQ for my interview with Shula. How about we think about the fact that I'm gonna have to call it because these dogs, these real life dogs, definitely need to be walked. Yeah, you're not gonna do any hacking anytime soon, are you? You just wanna go on walks and smell things. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. As mentioned before, My next stream is on Friday for more Potion Permit, and then on Sunday joining Blobber for corruptional time in solving a new detective mystery. So I do wish you all a very pleasant week, and until next time, goodbye. Oh yeah, right, I should chill the art, shouldn't I? Let's see, let's do that. There we go. It's in there. I remember to put it in. But yeah. Until next time, goodbye.